But in terms of next season and just the roster construction, I'm expecting those trades that didn't happen, maybe like, your Joel Edmondson trade, for example. I don't know about Josh, though. I'm still not sure what to do with Josh Anderson because of, the value he still holds and the fact that they weren't able to get enough value for him in order to trade him. So therefore, I don't know what to do with guys like Josh Anderson, but what do you make of a player like him and his future with the Canadiens? Where's he at?
For me, the most important thing, um, the guy needs to be a Montreal Canadian. And we have to kind of have a definition of that going into it. And whether or not people like the skill that he has or what he brings to the team, the guy is a Montreal Canadian. Like I've spoken to him different times. I've spoken to, some of his family members. At some point, we managed to interview his cousin, and he told us how relieved he was that after the trade deadline, he was still a Montreal Canadian. It was very, very important to him. It made him very, very nervous, actually. So I think that, and you saw him after the press conference, like how animated he was about, the reporters after game 82. The next day, people are already talking about trading him.
To be honest with you, I'm not going to get into details of that. You guys had your time at the trade deadline and brought out all these rumors. Sign a long-term contract here for the next 4 years. I'm a Montreal Canadian. I'm here. I'm in the present. Ready to win. And whatever you guys want to write, stories or whatnot, trade rumors, for now I'm Montreal Canadian. So at the end of the day, if, I get traded or whatnot, it is what it is. But for now, I'm here, love it here, and I've said that for a long time.
How much it hurt him personally. So when I see a guy like that that's willing to put his body on the line for the team, he's fought for his players, he's fought for his teammates. Like, you can't trade away a guy like that unless it's something really special in return. So I'd like to see him continue being a Canadian. He's still got 4 or 5 years on this contract. He's still very young. He's like 25, 26 years old. Like, the guy hasn't even hit his prime. And I think that it's worth giving him the time to reach his potential, because given the right circumstances, given the right set of players, we've seen him do great things. So I think it's just about building a good roster around a guy like that, because he's a guy that wants to be here, and I think that's super important. Like, can some of these guys on the roster say that they want to be here? I have doubts about that. Harvey Pinard, say whatever you want about his skill, say whatever you want about whatever. The guy wants to play for the Montreal Canadiens, and it shows. So that's how the Canadiens have succeeded thus far. We never had the best teams. So